My name's Janet. I'm 52 years old. I'm retired and I'm a homemaker. We met when I was 17 and he was 19. And we were married. I was 18 and a half and he was 20 and a half when we got married. Of course, Tom was gone all the time with the police department, and he put the charge on me to take care of the home. And so it became very overloading. We made it 2 months shy of our 31st wedding anniversary, and it was after he died that this just became a disaster.
I'm Amy, I'm 31 years old, and I'm Janet's oldest daughter. When I was in high school, I would try to bring it up and she'd get very defensive. She would just completely shut down and not talk about it at all.
I'm Becky, I'm 30 years old, and I'm Janet's second daughter. When I was a kid, my dad would pay me to actually clean things up. And so I would throw all the trash away, I would clean it up, I'd put it in the garbage, and my mom would be very mad at me, and she'd actually go outside and start digging through the trash and pull it all back inside the house.
2 or 3 months ago, I went over to the house to pick my mom up, and she asked me to wait outside. I felt that it had gotten so bad that as her daughter, I wasn't welcome in her home anymore. And that was the breaking point for me, where I realized this is out of control and she needs some help.
I'm Katie, I'm 18, and I'm Janet's daughter. Once my dad died, it got a lot worse because he was there to regulate and make sure that it was somewhat livable.
She is obsessed with the stuff.
I think shopping, for some strange reason, gave me some kind of comfort. I guess I just kept trying to mask and hide what was really going on with the grief and loneliness.
They don't invite friends over. I know a few of Savannah's friends weren't allowed to come over. I think it kind of isolates them.
Savannah, can I see your dragon so far? Oh, that is beautiful.
It disgusts me.
Whenever I go home to visit them, I see the conditions that they're living in, and I feel horrible because I feel that I should have done something to fix it.
The mess it's horrible, and it's straining our relationship already so much. If she doesn't accept the fact that she has a problem and that it needs to be fixed, we just may end up being apart and not really talking.
My husband, in his 30-year career, probably had to take children from homes that have ended up looking like this. And I've created a monster now in our home. I'm very ashamed of that and what it's caused my family.
So here we are on a weekday, which seems to be a really good thing, I understand, because
Everybody's at work.
everybody meaning the neighbors, right?
The neighbors.
Why?
It's a very embarrassing thing to admit.
I am Dorothy Brenninger. I'm a professional organizing expert specializing in hoarding. We're going to keep rolling through it, and I'm going to keep finding you and telling you what we're doing and ask you to participate, because I know you're dressed for it and you're the type who likes to work and get down to it with us.
I don't like people doing things for me. That's a very hard thing to ask for help.
Okay.
Let's roll.
Okay. Well, you said it, so let's do it. Are you going to keep this or not keep this couch?
This was the first piece of furniture that Tom and I bought.
Ah.
So it was going to be reupholstered, but guess what? I'm letting it go.
Guys, shall we give her a hand?
And just doing that, I feel exhilarated.
Blue bike.
That's yours.
Now Tom gave that to me. Okay, let me think this out. I know that somebody can fix that up.
Give it away.
Give it away.
I'm really impressed. I wasn't expecting this. Let's get rid of more stuff.
Let's do it. Oh, jeez. Dang it. Okay. He wore flannel shirts all the time. Shoot. One of his shirts.
I'm Dr. Suzanne Chabot. I specialize in OCD. Among the spectrum disorders is hoarding. Unexpectedly, she was doing terrific, and now she's backtracking.
Can we trash these?
I just know how much fun you guys had with these.
It's just like a little plastic toy. We don't need that.
There's clearly an overvaluing of the smallest of things that most people could just throw away without any thought. How do you feel about Katie coming in and suggesting that right now?
It just feels very negative and like they're trying to run the show.
She feels easily hurt, somewhat vulnerable, and she puts up those defenses very quickly.
Now, how did your room get to be like this?
I don't really clean up my room, and then I just stopped going in here. I can't do it all by myself. I usually need to have someone helping me. Whenever I want to clean it, Mom doesn't want to help me.
Okay.
Don't need this.
Okay.
Spider. Bug. Oh my gosh, another spider.
Why do you think you've got a lot of spiders and bugs in here?
Because it's not a clean room.
The beach toys I do want to keep.
Let's just stop for a second and look. 20 cents. Do you see you're getting hung up on a plastic piece that's pretty replaceable so that you can hopefully have this plastic piece to go to the beach with sometime in the future, maybe when you have grandkids sometime in the future.
Crud, I'm getting hung up again.
Mom, this is from the garage,
Put it looks like holiday, doesn't
but
it?
it's been in there for years, Mom. I'm extremely frustrated when I'm trying to help my mom realize how unimportant something is. I don't understand why everything seems so important to her.
Well, you're a singer and you used to sing for hours and hours on this. And
But
it just
do
brings...
I use it now?
No, you don't, but see, it just brings back memories. I am trying to just say, okay, it's time to go. Somebody else can use it.
What's that? Oh, just memories?
I don't need them, but I mean, and they've been tucked away under a tarp.
That's right.
This is what has to be done, or else you know what? Pretty soon, I don't think my girls would be having a mother. I just can't believe this. These are special things, and they're in with the crap and trash.
Janet is just starting to get at some of that shame and some of how she maybe disappointed people.
I mean, these things underneath have to do with Tom. I just think I died right along with him. This is the board that I had to keep track when Tom was home, and I had round-the-clock medications and heart medicines, and that family room is free of that fear and that memory, and every time I look at this board, it brings it back, so we're getting rid of it today, not out of any disrespect, just I have to move on. It's time to let it go. When I let the board go, that was the turning point that I needed. That part of my life, that painful part is gone.
I have witnessed Janet going from point A to point B as a person who is returning to the self that she had for many years of her life.
I'm just really proud of her. And to me, that's a big deal because there hasn't really been something recently where I've just felt proud like that. And I know that my dad would be proud too. So it makes me happy.
Oh my gosh, it smells clean.
Okay, you ready?
Oh, no way.
Look at
It's beautiful. And all this was here, and it's beautiful now.
these are pretty, Mom.
Thank you. It's probably the first time you've seen them. They've been there for a year.
It is the first time I've seen them.
Caitlin's room to bake your cupcakes. Oh, God. I can't believe this. I'm not tripping over the laundry pile, and oh, this is absolutely beautiful.
I think she's realizing that she's missed out on people being with her and giving her some support through difficult times. Hopefully, she'll carry that with her in the future because hard times will come again. And it won't just be her friends, but it will be her children at her side.
I think it's easy for anybody to fall back into old habits. 2 days, 3 days is not really long enough to really change habits that have built up over years. I think it will be a process, but if she's willing to work at it, I know she'll be able to work through it.
There is a lot of work to do, but you know what? I'm not looking at the whole huge mountain. I'm looking at a little bit each day. The terrible time is over. It's over, it's done, it's behind us. We've climbed out and we're victorious, and let's keep going. And now we can live.